So I'm back with T-Rex, who's been in the radio industry. You worked at a news talk station.
A couple of times. Yeah, a couple of times I've done a little bit of news talk, sure.
And you've done music. But let's talk about talk here, because one of the things that a lot of people don't understand is the political aspect of talk radio. There seems to be a really hardcore lean to the right wing.
Yeah.
And you don't really hear the extreme opposite of that on radio.
No, you don't. You don't. And I've always wondered why that is. And I've always wondered too, but I guess it's like a family get-together, why you just can't have somebody that talks about the issues and invites both sides of the fence, so to speak, to come and give their ideas.
You know, I think that's how it used to be until they threw out the fairness doctrine in '87 during the Reagan deregulation era.
Right.
And that's really what created the Rush Limbaugh show.
Where
someone was allowed to be one-sided the whole show.
Right. Yeah, and that changed. You know,
so we watched it change because he was in Sacramento. And basically, while we were at Quad, he was at KFBK, and changing the world of radio, bending it to the right.
On the right. Everybody.
But so let's talk about the election here in 2012. There's been you know, a lot of swings in the election, at least in the popular vote, according to polls. And all these polls are different, and then if you take an average of the polls, then it kind of looks like Obama has led the whole time. What do you think? Well,
I think Obama has led the whole time. His lead after this last debate, which was the third and final one for the presidential candidates, is now down to 5% in a lot of the polls. But before then, he was up by about 10%. It was pretty. But I think when you go back to that first debate that Mitt Romney clearly won, then you see a change in the polls and that's where we kind of are now. The president's probably won the last 2 or 3 of those debates. So
here's how I think it went. I think in the first debate, Romney came off as more moderate than he really is. And that's how he ran back as governor in Massachusetts. He campaigned as a moderate because that's a very liberal state, and he won because he campaigned as a moderate. But as soon as he got elected, he became a right-wing conservative, and he vetoed 844 bills, and 707 of those were overturned.
Yeah, I've always seen an odd marriage between the conservative base and Mitt Romney. That's to me, that's kind of like a marriage that the parents don't really approve of, you know, and you know it's going to end in divorce, a bitter, acrimonious divorce, and the parents are going to say, we knew he was a bad guy. That he's not the true conservative that the conservative base would really like to have representing their party.
You think so? I actually think he is further to the right than the conservatives, but he tries to play moderate to win mainstream votes. So after the first debate, he seemed to capture a lot of that mainstream appeal. And then, even though I actually think Obama actually was more accurate on the facts, because Romney, if you fact check, basically was making a lot of stuff up. And then in the next debate, it was clear that Obama had the edge, just in presentation at least. And the Biden certainly shattered Ryan, I thought. And then last night,
Obama wins again.
It just looked like Obama shattered Ryan.
I think what you're seeing is you're seeing now. I don't know what happened in that first debate, but Obama wasn't Obama. I don't know if he was thinking about his anniversary, his wedding anniversary.
That might have been it. It was that night.
You know, I've been married for a lot of years, and that is a stressful thing. Your anniversary, you want to make sure you do that right. So I think it was a little, you know, a little mystified about how the wife was going to feel after that debate, and I think he was afraid to kind of get into the ring with Romney. But once he seen that the reaction that the American public had to that, he had no choice but to approach it as, I'm a candidate running for president, even though I'm president of the United States. So I think what you're going to be interesting the next couple of weeks, what kind of swings are the polls going to have? And, you know, I still have a feeling that the Mitt Romney campaign is going to bring something up. The
October surprise.
Right, something like that. And
so let's make a prediction here on what's today, October, what is it, the 23rd?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's double check.
Okay, we're checking the dates now.
Yeah, it's the October 23rd.
October 23rd. We're saying there will be an October surprise in this election.
Well, you're saying that.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were going on that trip with me.
So, do you have any prediction for the election? Like who's going to win?
Well, I think the October surprise is going to be this. It's going to be something about the Libya situation, because the Republicans, Mitt Romney campaign keeps bringing that up, and I think there's some information there that we're going to have yet to be seen that they're going to bring out at the last minute, hoping that they can get the president on it. But I still see Obama winning, somehow overcoming that, and winning the election.
And just for the record, my prediction, I call it Cosper-Damas.
Yes.
The Cosper-Damas predicts, as T-Rex does, that Obama will be reelected, and I will even say that he'll win at least 300 electoral votes.
Wow, wow. You know, I think he wins and he finds himself in the Super Bowl against the 49ers.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Or Cosper Damas. Yes.